It is time for CBOP 24. I'm Lisa Allegas, and this is Newsmakers. We are having details in this edition of the Community Band Outdoor Picnic 2024. This is an event created by Heartland Concert Band, which is in Joplin, and is hosting a summer concert series as well in Schifferdecker Park. Now, joining us with information on both these events, all the wonderful outdoor music, is Judd Fisher, president of Heartland Community Band, and we also have Marianne Mobley, a member of the band. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So before we get into all the CBOP stuff, let's learn about Heartland Concert Band. I know your band's been around a long time, so give us a little bit about your history.
Sure. We started in the 1980s over in Carthage, and a group got together. They rehearsed for many years over there, performed throughout the kind of southwest Missouri area. And then because of changes in the schools and everything, they kind of, and one of the directors retired. Yeah. So they reformulated, regrouped, and we've gone through different variations. And eventually now we are rehearsing over here in Joplin at the Memorial Education Center. And so we've been around 40 years or so, more or less. A
long history. And so let's talk about how can someone become a member of the Heartland Concert Band? You know, Marianne, you're a member as well. Tell us what you play and how does someone else become a member?
I play flute and piccolo, and it's not that hard to become part of our band. If you have an instrument you haven't played for a while and you're getting that itch, pick that back up and it comes back to you. And all you need to do is show up on Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock and at Memorial. And that's when we rehearse every Thursday. And we're more than welcome to have whoever wants to
It's okay if somebody's a little rusty then.
Oh, yeah.
Judd, tell us what you play.
So I play tenor saxophone, and yeah, to add to what Marianne has said about the band, we have all levels of experience and backgrounds from teenagers up to octogenarians. And we have probably, I think, 4 maybe current and former band directors in the group, as well as most of us, which played in high school and college and then put the instrument away for 20 or 30 years and then got it out. And it just is a great opportunity for us to play and enjoy being together to practice and perform.
How do you select the music you want to play?
Well, so Aaron Power is our director, and he has a couple others that help him select the music. And of course we do, throughout the year, we'll do veterans organizations events like Memorial Day and Veterans Day. So those are very patriotic tunes, as well as the 4th of July. Lots of marches, patriotic, God Bless America, Irving Berlin type pieces and everything. And then for this, we have selected a variety of music pieces that we think the audience will enjoy, and still it's a challenge to the band members on some of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Marianne, if you want to add any more on the music that we are playing.
Yeah, people may be surprised at some of the stuff we play. I know people that I've run across in promoting this are surprised that the community band is more than 3 or 4 people. That's kind of their mindset. And then that we only play marches. We love marches, but that's not. But that is not all we play. We play just a wide range, and so we've got movie ones and classic ones.
Give us an idea of like what maybe one movie soundtrack that you might be playing a song from.
Mandalorian.
Okay.
We're doing that one. That one's fun.
And then we're also doing a salute to John Williams, so Jaws and Star Wars, and the Olympic theme song, which is appropriate for this year.
Yeah.
And one of the ones that Marianne talked about is we're doing, it's a suite of pieces, 5 movements to it, called Suite of Old American Dances. And it really goes back to our nation's heritage of, the Germanic, the European influence in early America. And so even though there's a polka and other things, it's not your standard polka music. And so it's a little, that's the challenging one. And then, of course, we're doing some of the more traditional pieces as well that people will enjoy listening to. And all ages.
I think you're right, though. I think a lot of people assume, oh, a community concert band, it's going to only be patriotic. So it'll be nice to hear you mix it up. What gave you the idea then to have a community band outdoor picnic, which is this big event, and it's going to be a festival? So tell us about that. What sparked that?
Sure. Well, when I first moved to Joplin in the 1980s, Pro Musica had, in the spring, they had a Pops concert out here at Missouri Southern, and they would invite an orchestra or a band to come down and perform, and we brought our kids and we sat on the lawn with our blankets or lawn chairs and had, you know, a popsicle and just really enjoyed it. And then they discontinued that, and I saw when they built the Cornell complex and had the outdoor stage with the green area and everything, I thought that would be a perfect venue for a community band performance, outdoor performance. And so I just thought, why not make it more than just the Heartland Concert Band, but give these community bands from around the area, there's 40 or so within a 2-3 hour distance from here, and give bands of all different size communities, small, medium, and large, an opportunity to come and perform on the stage in front of, you know, 1,500, 2,000 people, and just make it an all-day event.
That sounds like fun. So what you say is an all-day event. So it's a family-friendly event. What are some of the other activities that'll be happening besides the music, which we assume is going to be the big event? But what else is going on? You got some either food trucks and things like that?
We definitely have food trucks. We'll have antique cars there. And in fact, Marion, if you want to talk about the food trucks, we've got an award-winning food truck.
Ooh.
That we're
Yes, we
featuring.
have a famous food truck now. I got them before they became famous, but we've got Ghetto Taco is one of the food trucks that will be out there. We have Smash Burger.
Okay.
We have the Grill Sergeant, and then we have Kona Ice and Hershey's ice cream and Pineapple Bliss will all be
Excellent.
out there.
So lots of things to wet your whistle if you're getting a little warm, if it's a warm day.
Uh-huh.
So it is a free event, but tell us there are VIP passes. So what's included in that?
Absolutely, yes. It certainly is a free event, so they can show up. If they would like to get kind of preferred parking to the Cornell complex, and then we will set up chairs on the green for them. And then we are asking Granny Schaefer's and Woody's Barbecue, Smokehouse Barbecue, to cater a meal inside the Cornell complex. So if it's truly a hot, sunny day, they'll be able to go inside and cool off a little bit in the Muse room in the Cornell complex.
So how much are the VIP passes?
Those are $25.
Okay. So, I mean, that's preferred seating. I mean, you get the works when you do the VIP
Exactly.
pass. But otherwise, it's free. And so why did you want to have a free event? How does that make a difference in sharing your music with the community?
Sure. Well, the Heartland Concert Band has always had free performances. We've never charged for our performances. And I just thought that was, to make it a community picnic event, that it only made sense to offer it to the public for no charge.
Yeah. So it's kind of a day-long thing. So tell us the time and the place.
Absolutely. The U.S. Army's 399th Concert Band out of Fort Leonard Wood will kick us off at 12:30. And each band will play for approximately a little over an hour. And then we'll have about 30 minutes in between bands. So it'll first be the U.S. Army Band, then the Coffeyville Municipal Band, then the Republic Community Band, and the Heartland Band will bring it to a close and at 5:45. But in addition to that, while we're changing out the stages for the concert bands, out on the street, we're closing off 4 blocks around the Cornell complex for food trucks and antique cars and booths. We will have the Spillwater Drive Band, which is a bluegrass band.
Oh, fun.
That will be performing. Yeah, so people will go out and get something to eat, and we have several things for kids that will be there, including what we're calling an instrument petting booth.
Yeah.
So,
They can experiment? Tell us what does that mean?
Yeah. The instrument petting zoo. Well, it's on the same line. We'll have a number of different instruments there that kids can actually hold on to, get familiar with. We'll have people in there that can work with them. Ernie Williamson Music is going to have a booth right next to it and help facilitate all of that. But we thought it would be a good idea. We have a lot of kids that will come up to us after a concert
Yeah.
and, go, what is that instrument, or how does that work? And this way they'll get hands-on on that.
Excellent. So what should the audience bring and what should they not bring? Are there some do's and don'ts of?
Well, certainly, if they want to just come to the event, they'll need a blanket or lawn chairs and lots of sunscreen because it's going to be a beautiful day. Just on the slight chance that the weather doesn't cooperate, we do have plans for the bands to perform inside the Memorial Education Center on the stage there, which is just catty corner across from the Cornell complex.
All right. So now, before the CBOP event, you have a summer concert series that Heartland itself does. Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. This is one of the things that we're kicking off this year as well, but we are going to perform the first 3 Thursday nights in June, so 6th, 13th, and 20th, at the large shelter in Schiffer-Decker Park, which is right at the corner of 7th and Schiffer-Decker. And there'll be 1-hour concerts where it's just fun music. And so it's free, and they start at 8 o'clock in the evening and will go till 9 o'clock or so.
It's after the sun's not so bright, so it'll be
Exactly.
comfortable. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun this summer, a lot of fun music. Thank you for sharing about all these opportunities, and hopefully people get a taste of all this music at your summer concert series and then come to CBOP.
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
It was a
thank
real
you,
pleasure.
Lisa.
You're welcome. All right, well, we're going to be taking a break, and as we go to break, we're going to show you the details of CBOP and the summer concert series. We'll be back. Welcome back to Newsmakers, where today we are focusing on CBOP 24, the Community Band Outdoor Picnic Event, which is a music festival, and we're focusing on community bands. Joining our conversation now is Dr. David Wiggins, the director of the Coffeyville Municipal Band, which has existed more than 100 years, entertaining with weekly open-air concerts. David, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Well, thanks for having me. This is a great opportunity.
Yeah, so tell me, okay, so the band in Coffeyville, 100 years is a really long time. It's had a number of different names. Now it's called the Coffeyville Municipal Band. It's been the Coffeyville Community Band, the Coffeyville City Band. So tell me, how has it had some reiterations and where is it based?
Well, over the years, these groups, they'll have different people, different leaders that come in.
Yeah.
I joined the band about 4 years ago and had to get the opportunity to get it going. But that municipal band title goes back to Carl King, a famous band director that created the Iowa band law to pay the musicians to come out and play. And that was created in 1922. So you look at the years, and 48 states adopted that law. So you have all of these municipal bands all throughout the Midwest and America, thousands and thousands of them, and Joplin, I think the Joplin Municipal Band, or is that the name of the
It's
group?
the Heartland Concert
I'm
Band
sorry,
right now.
Heartland Concert
Yeah.
Band is creating a great opportunity for these bands, across the area. It's awesome.
So you work at the community college
Yes, ma'am.
in Coffeyville?
Yes, I'm the band director there currently.
So why get involved in this community band as well?
Well, when I got to Coffeyville, the community band, it was just right after COVID, and they were having some difficulties organizing and things and having a rehearsal space. So the college was generous enough to create a partnership with us, and we used the rehearsal space, and they helped do our promotional things too. It's a great part, the more people you can get going, and especially in a town of 10,000 people,
Right.
the better off you're going to be. So we're trying to create partnerships with everybody locally and Joplin too.
I mean, it's a great tribute to the persistence of 100 years. That's a long time for a community band. So you typically start your season with like Memorial Day and other kinds of festivals. Where do you play your open air concerts?
Well, most of them are at places around Coffeyville. You know, that tradition of having a weekly rehearsal and then having the band sit downtown at a little place. We don't have a performance venue.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of towns will have a gazebo or this wonderful performance at Cornell, you know, Center is a awesome opportunity. But you get those a lot of opportunities to have the bands, the local people perform. So we play at the Brown Mansion. That's an example. That's one of our heritage spots in Coffeyville. We play the Memorial Day. We do a Christmas concert. And then, oh gosh, I think, well, we do a Christmas parade. Yeah, it's hard to get those municipal people out there to march.
You bet. How many members are there in your band?
Oh, we usually average 25 to 35 members, and it's just not a huge band, but the quality level is quite high. It's good. We'll bring in, you know, for this concert, we'll have Andrew Trabowski from Pittsburgh State conducting, and Dana Hammett, Will Cooper, Topeka Symphony, Wichita Symphony players. So we'll put on a show for you.
Wow.
You know, it won't be a huge band, but the quality level will be real.
Well, 25 to 30 is a good size for a small community.
Right. Yeah, that's about what we average.
So why did you want to be part of CBOP here in Joplin?
Well, that's my brother works here in town. He's got a restaurant at Granny Schaefer's here in town. And somebody had approached him, I think, about catering the event. And he said, well, my brother plays in a band, community band. And then I think Marion and the group got a hold of us, and it's a great opportunity.
Tell us about, what do you think is the spirit inside a community band? What, you know, I mean, what keeps them going strong for so long and keeps people wanting to come back and be part of this?
Well, you have to create that community pride, you know, almost a nationalistic type, but in a community sense. And, you know, since I've been there, I've been going around and just trying to promote a positive spirit in the band. And there's a lot of musicians around the area that like to play. Now we have, with Coffeyville Independence, they have their own community band too, you know.
Wow.
So, and a lot of those people come over and play in our band too, but we like to share, you know. Primarily we stick to city opportunities for city people, high school kids, you know, former college graduates, and then local adults that want to play. Yeah.
Do you play, and what instrument?
I'm the conductor, so mainly I do that. But I was a percussionist prior to being a band director and going and getting a PhD and going to college and all that. I had a former career of traveling professionally as a drummer in bands, made Kansas Music Hall of Fame, and traveled literally around the world playing.
Wow.
That's what I met an awesome teacher when I was about 14. He said, you can do this. So we got it done. Anyways, that was a former career, and bring those experiences into the performance
Is there
situation.
kind of a special camaraderie amongst band members? I mean, I know that bands are usually really tight in high school, you know.
Yeah.
But when you get together with these folks you may not have ever met, is there something everybody that is instinctively knows, hey, we're in the band?
Well, yeah, it's just the pride of being in a group like that. You know, we had graduation this weekend, and all the band kids all ended up going to, you know, they're a group, a clan, or they all stick together, you know, and community members do too. There's been some transition over the years, you know, and like any program, when you have somebody new every couple of years or something like that, then, you know, the community, everything kind of dies down, but we've got it rolling now.
Yeah. What kind of music will you be playing at the CBOP event? What can we look forward to hearing?
Well, we'll be doing Bugler's Holiday, and that'll feature Dana Hammett, Will Cooper, and I think Blake Vargas. And that's a trumpet feature. We'll be doing some marches, Carl King, a couple of Carl King marches, and then some medleys like Beatles medley and Wizard of Oz medley. Of course, Kansas group, right? We got to play the. I think our final piece is going to be God Bless USA, and it'll be sang by Haida Blackert, who is an opera. I can't remember where she's going to college right now.
Wow, excellent.
Superstar singer, really fabulous singer.
Yeah, so people can sing along too. Excellent.
Right. So we'll put on a good, 40-minute show for you. And
excellent. Well, tell us about your summer schedule. Where else could someone learn your summer schedule? if they wanted to see the Coffeyville Band?
Well, anywhere. You could go on the Coffeyville website or Facebook, the Coffeyville College Facebook page. We have a municipal band Facebook page, and yeah, the college helps do our promotion.
Excellent.
Which is a good opportunity. So we start off the thing this week at Caney. We do a little concert over there for their festival, and then we come to Coffeyville, and I've gone all out to put together a memorial concert. We have a flyover at 10 a.m. There'll be a flyover over at Vance Air Force Base. I'm talking.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of things going on.
But big summer for you.
Yeah, big summer. And this Joplin thing is just a wonderful opportunity.
Well, thanks for sharing all about the Coffeyville
That's
Municipal
it?
Band. That's it, very fast. Yeah. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we will be joined by a representative of the Republic Community Band. Don't go away. We're back. In this edition of Newsmakers, we are talking about community bands and a special event called CBOP 2024. That is the Community Band Outdoor Picnic. It's taking place June 22nd at the Cornell Complex in Joplin. And one of the bands playing is the Republic Community Band. Joining us in our conversation today is Dee Brake, who is the director of the Republic Community Band. Thank you for joining us.
Nice to be here.
So we just learned in our last segment that the Coffeyville Band has been in existence about 100 years, which is phenomenal. How long has your band been together? Tell us about its history.
The first community band was originated in the 40s, and it lasted through 52. And at that time, community bands were starting up all over the country, and they began every Saturday evening, a band concert, and they would involve lots of businesses in Republic. They would give prizes out. The farmers would come in every weekend to shop, so they would stay. And a little unique feature of that was if they liked a song very much, they would all honk their horns because they didn't have enough seating outside. So that brought us to about 1988, and it was revived. And the son of the band director that did that through the 40s and 50s is still in our band, and he helped to get this started, along with Ernie Pratt, who was a lifelong music conductor in the Springfield area. So we have been our current band since 1988.
Excellent. So talk to us, you call yourself an intergenerational band. Tell us what that signifies and means.
We have students from either 8th grade, high school on, and mostly people who just love music. Some of us are music majors, but the vast majority is people who played in high school or college, and they want to continue that lifelong learning.
Yeah. You're the director now, but were you just a member of the band at one time, and what did you play?
Yes, I started at about 89, and I played flute, and Mr. Pratt heard me play, so he said, well, you're going to come over and play for me. So that's how I got started. And ever since then, I've helped to recruit people, and people hear us, and then they come up after the concert and ask if they can play. So we just gradually add to our numbers. We have about 50 people right now.
That's a nice sized band. Wow. And do they have to audition, or can they just say,
No.
I want to join?
If they want to play and join, that is great. We welcome everybody.
Tell us about the atmosphere. I mean, is there a strong camaraderie between band members? I mean, once a band member, always a band member? Is it that kind of attitude?
Most everybody stays.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you have somebody that needs to take a couple of years off, but they usually come back. And of course, our high schoolers, they graduate and sometimes move away. But we have a lot of really, really good friendships that have developed through playing together.
Yeah. So how many concerts do you perform each year, and are they themed? Is there a certain goal to all of your concerts?
We have a variety of music. We pull from about 15 to 20 selections per concert. We'll whittle that down to about 10, and depending on what kind of audience we have. We usually play in the Springfield area. Republic is about 9 miles west.
Yeah.
And yesterday we finished one at Close Park, which has a botanical garden, and it was in Springfield. So that was kind of our preview, getting ready for the Joplin concert.
Yeah. What made you want to play in the CBOP 24?
I love band and choir. I'm a music teacher right now, and I've always been involved with music since I was in 4th grade. So there hasn't been one year that I haven't done some kind of choir or band.
Do you think it's a neat idea to have a festival of community bands like this that they're planning?
I really, really believe that. And everybody in Missouri likes outdoor concerts. They love car shows and food, so that goes with it too.
So it's a good combination. Well, so this is happening June 22nd. Will your whole band be there? I mean, all 50?
Almost every single person has agreed to come.
Give us an idea of some of the music that you'll play. We've heard, different music, movie scores. What kind of things do you incorporate? What kind of artists and sounds can they expect to hear?
Let's see, we will have selections from the 80s, Earth, Wind, and Fire. A medley of Eye of the Tiger and some hair band songs. We also go back to the 40s and play some swing tunes. We have a Sinatra feature that has about 5 of his songs in it. We'll play a march, Broadway musicals. We try to get everything. We even put in a ragtime from the 20s in this year.
How fun. So it sounds like a wide variety of music. Anybody who has any musical taste will probably get a little taste of it at this event.
That's right.
Excellent. Well, thank you for coming and sharing all about the Republic Community Band. If someone wanted to find out the rest of your schedule, do you have a website or Facebook page?
Yes, we have republicband.org. And they can find us, and we also have Facebook if you want to just put in Republic Bands.
All right. Well, Debra, thank you for telling us all about it. And 25 years as part of the band. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for sharing. And that wraps up this edition of Newsmakers. The event is June 22nd at the Cornell Complex, spanning from the noon hour to almost 8 p.m. So lots of music, and enjoy it. We hope you all give it a chance. Thank you for watching Newsmakers.